Welcome to Treasures of Fullerton College. Today we'll be interviewing talented students on the way to success through various vocational programs. I'm your host, Trevor Bennett, and our guest is Chris Hagan. Thank you for taking the time to be here, Chris.
Yeah, thank you. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you today?
Oh man, I'm divine in my mind. I'm righteous.
That's great to hear. Now, I heard you're a connoisseur of the media arts. How is that going?
Yes, sir. It's going positive. It's lovely. Yeah, nothing but progression.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything in particular you'd like to mention about the media arts themselves?
It's an ever-changing and ever-growing field,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and if anybody wants to pursue it, they have to stay on top of things.
That's very true.
There's people here at the school, per se, that have been in the industry, you know, 20 plus years and are still coming in to brush up on the new technology.
And would you say you're a perfectionist?
You have to be.
You have to be.
Yeah. You know, for yourself as well as for your clients. If you're
Mm-hmm.
not, then you're just haphazardly working. You're not going to, you know, succeed.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. You got to just do the best that you can,
Right.
no matter what job it is. So what do you think of the CRTV courses here on campus?
Oh, here at Fullerton, I think they're a cut above the rest. You know, the instructors are actually experienced, so you're learning from experience to gain
Mm-hmm.
experience. So I would say it's just as good as going to a institution in Hollywood, per se.
Really
You
cool.
know, yeah.
Have you considered going to those institutions at all?
I thought about it, you know, previously, but, you know, finding this program here and taking, you know, my time here, I'm glad I took the choice.
It is a step forward in the right direction.
Right.
That's true. Get your foot in the door. How have the classes you've taken enhanced your skills?
Oh, in various ways. You know, running an independent hip-hop company, I've done everything from videography, photography, graphic design, producing, you know, just a number of things. So I've taken courses in like almost every one of those fields and grew and learned something in each one of those.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I have to give it back thanks, you know, to the education here. You know, but if you don't apply yourself, you're not going to learn anything.
That's true.
You know, but if you do, then, you know, there's a vast number of things you can learn.
Mm-hmm. So I heard you're also a rapper. Have you ever performed in public?
Oh, yeah, countless times. I was on a couple of nationwide tours, and I've done a lot of shows here all around the Southland, performing with, you know, artists I grew up listening to, and as well upcoming artists. You know, I was performing with some people that are currently on the radio before they made it big.
Wow.
And just having my name within the industry was something big in itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
It really gets your foot in the door, and it really shows those people that you really have the chops to keep going
Right.
and match them. That
Yes.
You really love what you're doing.
Oh yeah, if you don't love it, then you shouldn't be doing it.
Exactly. And do you ever get nervous doing this kind of work?
Oh yeah, everybody does. You're your own worst critic.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, being a perfectionist, you want to perform and you want to do your best job at it, you know. So, yeah, you get nervous, but you just overcome it.
We will continue our interview after this commercial break.
All right.
Don't touch that dial.
Welcome back to Treasures of Fullerton College. I'm your host, Trevor Bennett, and my guest is Chris Hagan. So as we were saying, do you get nervous doing what you're doing?
Oh yeah. Everybody gets nervous. There's people been in the industry for 20, 30 years that still get nervous. You want to always do a good job, and you don't know what's going to happen until it's over. You know, and being your own critic, that you might do a job, a performance, and or even give a script or something and think that it's substandard.
Right.
You will be nervous, but afterwards they're going to say, "Oh yeah, good job." And then you're, "Oh, okay, so it was unnecessary." But yeah, you always have that.
That's too true.
Do you get nervous with what you do? I know that you also have played.
I am a musician, and I've been playing for 10 years, and I have been on stage at the Whiskey A Go Go and lots of other venues. And there was a time where I broke a string on stage, and the rest of my band, they kept going on until we were able to get the string back on the guitar, and I kept my cool, and the audience totally, they clapped, because I just had that strength to carry on instead of just walk off. You have to keep going on.
Oh yeah.
And I totally could agree with you 100%. And how do you handle your mistakes during a performance?
Well, the biggest thing I would say is improvisation. You don't want anybody to know you made a mistake, so you try to correct it as you're making it. If it's something when you're delivering lyrics that you do a crowd teaser, a crowd pleaser, so they won't know. They know the rest of your song, but they'll be, "Oh, okay, he's pumping us up." If it's something technical, you try to play it off and give a solo to somebody or something, like something unexpected, but it's improvisation. What would you do in that situation?
In that situation, I would try to be as calm as possible and just focus on just carrying forward. If I can't carry forward and I get nervous, what would be the point in me being up there? I have to be as professional as possible, and if the tech goes out, it goes out, and we try to figure it out at that point. You just have to keep your calm and stay cool about it.
I can dig it.
And how do you have a social life with everything that you're doing?
Oh, man. That's hard. Perfect balance and harmony in life. You can do more than you think you can handle if you balance it properly.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing. I put my hand in too many jars, and it's okay because I can, but you take out a little bit of yourself for everything, and hopefully at the end of the day you can find time for yourself. But yeah, it is a task, just finding that balance.
Right. And if you could be any animal, what animal would you be and why?
I was asked this before, and I would be a African honey badger. Why? They were once known as the most fearless creature. They're only the size of a skunk, maybe a little bit bigger, but they'll go into a bee's hive nest and they'll get stung and they'll pass out from the poison, and they'll get back up and run across the desert. They'll stand up to a lion even though they're small in size, and they'll do it. They have tenacity, and they have a slick haircut as well. Their look is pretty sleek.
Your hair is nice too.
Oh, thank you. Likewise.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. I would like to thank our guest, Chris Hagen, for taking the time to talk to us. I'm your host, Trevor Bennett, and this is Treasures of Fullerton College.
All right.